application, they mostly have each and everyone's contact within everywhere in the whole world. Like so far as you are a network provider in the country, you should have the details of your customer. So let's say for instance now I need data about Ibadan now. I can easily get in touch with MTN. Okay, I need to provide this data. But don't be surprised that we always sell this data to different organizations at huge amount of money. So probably last 2 months while I was in a training with VDA in my office, they said anytime they need Lagos State data from MTN, they pay nothing less than 1 billion naira in order to get just Lagos State data. So now it's not like they cannot carry out their own survey, but they know that at least each and every resident in Lagos State have SIM card and they have their details. So this kind of thing is what they use to target customer in business, especially for those who know about social media marketing. So these are the details you always see, like Jumia, whenever there are only adverts. But something that you normally search online is what Jumia will bring to your account. Don't be surprised. Maybe you search for one bag before on Google, and during the advert of Jumia, that's what you'll be seeing. So to the extent that you later get confused to buy the product. So those are the kind of things they are using. So all this type of data, you connect your Power BI to any type of data source and do what? And try to see how you can visualize it, how you can analyze it, and why and how something is happening to your product. So now you categorize analysis into different stages, like descriptive, diagnostic, predictive analysis, and the rest. So those 5 categories is most important for you as an analyst to understand them. So if you want to read more about this, I will give you a link which is on Microsoft platform in order to read more about all these categories. So we have roles in data. We have data business analyst, we have data analyst, we have data engineer, we have data scientist, and we have database administrator. These are all different roles. In an organization, they can have different individuals acting these roles for them. So, as a business analyst, what does it entail? As an data analyst, what are you doing? Data engineer, you do different things. So, and data scientists, they are kind of into statistics and some mathematical aspect of data. Maybe you want to test all these type 1, type 2 error, those stuff to learn why doing statistics in your undergraduates. So, and database administrator, being an analyst and as a database administrator, they always go together. So you need to have like little knowledge of RDBMS, that's Relational Database Management System. So in order to kind of conquer the anomalies of database, sometimes how to model your data, how to create relationship with foreign key within your database. For instance, now, like the data I copied, we all have yesterday, that data now is a flat table. We have everything on a single table. But don't you think that I can break this data into pieces? Like I can have my other details separately, I can have customers details separately, I can have my maybe country details separately. And the only thing that will relate these tables together is what? Foreign key. A key that if I try to connect it together, maybe from other details, I only want to check which customer bought this product. I will just use the customer ID, relating it to customer table, and it will give me what I need to see on my visualization. So those are the kind of things you need to learn while trying to do data modeling. So business analyst, as a business analyst, you don't really need programming stuff. You don't really need to learn what they call it, all this analysis of a team. So business analyst is just for you to think. You can use reports provided by analysts, data analysts, to make decisions as a business analyst. You understand? So you are just thinking about the business. You are just thinking about the way forward. You don't really need much about maybe data analysis and some other stuff like that. So yeah, I told you that we have these 5 tasks under this course: prepare, model, visualize, analyze, and manage. Those are the things that you need to learn, and these are the skills that Microsoft wants to measure while trying to write your exam. So, which data rule enable advanced analytics capability through report and visualization? So you can see the analyst, and this kind of question is what you get from interview. So which data analyst has critical perform impact on reports and analysis? That is data modeling. And what is the great benefit of data analysis? Information before decision. So as an analyst, you have to bring 2 things. We are using the data source, the raw data, and you are converting it to what? Visualization. That's the first thing. The second thing you are doing is you are communicating this report to the right people. So, for instance, now, I was saying yesterday, like, you have a raw data, and your manager requested for a report, and you are sending that kind of report. No. At operational level, you can give it to your operational manager, like, okay, this is what you saw yesterday, these are. But while talking to managers, you need to give them figures in percentage. They only want to see, okay, what are we doing in social region, what are we doing in social units, or this department, what are they contributing to our business? Okay, this staff within our company, what is it doing? So that's the only thing they want to see. Okay, this is typical explanation of Power BI. Power BI connects to any kind of data source and then convert it to visualization and data. So these are this is the only thing you want to learn, and but it entails a lot of things. So yeah, we said that we have Power BI in 3 different platforms. You all know what we call PaaS, SaaS, and what else? What is called IaaS, infrastructure as a service. And we have PaaS, which is platform as a service, and we also have SaaS, which is software as a service. So that's not competing for you. The world is changing every day. So, as maybe let me say 10 years ago, you only have your Gmail, probably you don't have your OneDrive there. But now you have your details, your everything, your documents. You can, let me say, you can have your documents on the go anywhere you find yourself, even though you are not with your system. Just go to online, log into your OneDrive, or what is the name of this one we are using before? The one platform we normally use before. Dropbox. Yeah, we have Dropbox, we have OneDrive, we have Google Drive now. So it depends on the one you are using. So these are the 3 platforms you see Power BI. This desktop, this service, and that's the mobile app. So, but the mobile app doesn't allow you to create reports. It only allows you to visualize your report on the go, just for you to be able to. If they share any report with you, the organization is going to see it. So, we're talking about the building block of Power BI. We have I said yesterday that we have 3 major views on your Power BI. We have the one of your report, we have the one of your data set, and we have the one of your data model, where you do all this relationship and some other stuff like that. So these are the kind of reports you want to see. So, the first aspect we said, we do our things on Power BI desktop. You create your report, you do everything. When you put this data set, this is how it looks like within your Microsoft Excel. Let me say this is the data source. And taking it to Power BI, you're having your dashboard, you're having your report, and some other stuff like that. So, and this kind of what you'll be seeing as a dashboard, and not only seeing it looking beautiful, but also try to convince people with your figures. Try to make sure that what you have from the raw file is correlating to what you have on your dashboard. So, if you want to learn more about this, you can use all these links on my screen. So just go to Microsoft documentation, just read through about it. So you might not be able to get all these PowerPoints. They only give it to trainers. So you get it from Microsoft Direct, and it's for trainers as well. So I think I still have another one here. So the next stage now is how to get your data into Power BI. Like we did, like I said yesterday, getting data from various data sources and optimizing your performance is what we have on this PowerPoint. So for instance, you have the Power BI desktop installed on your system, right? You don't have it now. So saying this, like, okay, this is a Power BI application. As a Power BI desktop, you have it installed on your system. Immediately you launch it, the first thing you see is what? Get data or login. So if you have an account that you can use to log into Power BI service online, you can use it to log in, but not that necessary. But what they are saying is like this: you can use your Power BI desktop to connect to any data source. So do you all know Microsoft SQL Server? That's their database, and that is their data warehouse. We have something like, okay, probably we have some data in your Microsoft Excel, you can connect it together. And we also have what we call warehouse app, which is maybe when you are dealing with Azure, that's Microsoft platform fixing. So that's the cloud. So we have Cosmos DB here. So we have what we call Azure Analytics server. You can also connect to data from there, and also we have what you call Power Query. So you can use your Power. All this one is directly you are using Power Query to connect to your data source, and then the reason why you are using Power Query is for you to kind of let me say you want to transform your data. The data is not clean. You want to transform it, and that's where I'm kind of. I always tell people to kind of very careful about data transformation. So if you do well in your data transformation, you don't have any problem. So far you are able to clean your data, you are able to structure unstructured data, you are good. So visualization is just normal formatting. Just change color, change this and do that. And then everything will plumb. So get data from a flat file, like we did yesterday. We used our flat file, our sales data yesterday to do some pivot table with our Microsoft Excel, which is good. So, but today, I will maybe I have two sample data. I have several sample data. So maybe you can use one of HR and one of probably sales data. Okay. So, okay. Still, yeah. Your data can be in any CSV, any type of format. There's a CSV on this thing. Does it make any difference? What does it mean? On the slide. On the slide. Yes. Yeah. If you have a CSV file, That's showing that the only difference between CSV file and Excel file is what? One is lighter. CSV file is lighter than normal Excel file, and it always comes in raw file. Like it can only be maybe sometimes you see the file data separated with what, comma, 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 or you can see it separated with colon in CSV format. I think I have some sample here. You can use it. So it's for you to take it to your Power Query and do what, and clean it up. The moment you are sending it to Power Query, you can use some tools like if your data is combined, maybe combined together with colon or semicolon. The only thing you need to do is what? Split it into columns. You can split your data if they are together, and you realize that it's supposed to be separated at every appearance of what, semicolon. You can do what? You can use your Power Query to do that. You see sample of that. I have one data like that. I think that someone sent it to me from UK. Was like, these are segments they gave to her. Why can't to after applying for data analyst to in a company? So they sent raw data to her. They only want to test whether she can clean down data and get something right. So get data from application. We have SharePoint. We all know SharePoint, right? You know about SharePoint. Yes. Okay, SharePoint is within your Microsoft 365. We use it within organization to communicate, like build websites on SharePoint. So we don't want people to go outside to see such websites. So we share information within organization and other stuff. So we use query language in SQL Server, which is what? SQL. So we call it Transact SQL. That's what we use in Microsoft SQL Server. And there's some questions that you come across, like for instance, someone can ask you like, is it good to do direct query to your data source or indirect query? What do they mean by direct query? I might not be able to explain all this later. That is why I'm just giving it to you now. So what they mean by direct query? In Power BI, there's a way you can connect to live data, maybe live database online, just for you to supply username and password to authenticate you to have access to that database. And the next thing is what? The moment something is changing in that database, your dashboard will be giving you real-time reports. So that is the first case. And indirect queries, such is an instance whereby you have your database, but you don't want that report immediately. You want it maybe daily. As at today, you want to be seeing report as at yesterday. So after the close of business of today, download the report again and send it to your Power BI. You can just tell Power BI. There's what we call data gateway. You can control your data gateway to tell after 24 hours, help me to request my dashboard, and you get updated report. So we can also use that one. That's indirect query. So okay, that's what I'm trying to explain. Select storage mode, import, direct query, and dual mode. So when you are using dual mode, that means you are connecting to some table directly while you are connected to some indirectly. So that's meaning of dual mode. So I don't think we really need much of these stories. So let's open up our Power BI. Let me drop one file on our charts. I think I have to mind. Which data do you want us to use? Let me check if I can get some sample HR. I'll give you something simple. Okay. Okay. TBI under my documents. TBI. Okay.
Olisa, mute yourself.
Oh my God. Sorry, please.
Okay, let me show you some sample data. Under my download, I have okay. Oh, this is serious. I don't know what's happening here. Okay. Imagine someone sent this kind of data to you. Ask you. Okay. Sorry, I think my system is okay. This thing. I think this data is also CSV format. So imagine you are having this kind of data as your data source. This is even simple. This is simple. This is working banking. There's one log they used to generate from ATM up to the report. That one is very worst. It's really worst. So this one is even better. So you see that kind of file, like you look at it and say, now, and that one is also in text format. Text format. It won't come like Excel format like this. It will come as a TXT file. So as someone has sent this one to you, you even think of where to start from. But don't be surprised. This same data is what we transform to this. Control. Okay. This is the same data. That same data is what we are having. So I'm here for what? Power query. We're able to transform that data to data. So now let me just take that data that we have here today, data that we kind of set ourselves. Go to your column here, just click on get data. Go to your Power BI, click on get data. So where is the data coming from now? That's one book, right? So click on one book. Go and pick that same file. Okay, let me also be doing it here to make it faster. Let me do this. Okay, let me click on get data, and I'm getting my data from workbook. Okay, I'm getting my data from where? From this workbook. So just click connect, and it will take you to your window dialog. Like pick the data you want to work with. I'm working with Superstore data, right? Yeah. Let's pick that. Something is coming up. Connecting. So within your data, if you have more than one sheet that carries table or any other sample data, it will come up here. So, and you do what? Just pick. If you have more than one table, just pick everything. So, and click on what? We have two options here. You have either load your data or transform. If your data is not clean, you do what? Transform. If it is clean and you are sure that your data is clean, just load direct. Like your data is structured. No issue, no story, nothing. So, are we together? Are we on the same page? Check your table very well. Click on order. Check order. Only order. Click order. So, you know we have more than one sheet on your home. So, just click order. And then let's click on transform. Let's click on transform. Is it loading? So, are we together? Do you notice anything? Something came up on your screen, which is what we call Power Query. Can you see Query Editor? Power Query Editor. that query editor is the most important thing to learn in this course. If you can do an undo on this screen, you are good. So on my screen here, I'm having my query editor too. But can you go to view and check column quality? Go to view tab from your query editor, check column quality. Okay. You can also check what we call column distribution. So this column quality and all other tools that you are seeing on that view tab, on that data review, is trying to tell you if you have any error. If there's any error with your data. With column quality, you will see something like valid, how many percent, error, and empty. So it will tell you if you have null in your column, you will know immediately like, oh, I need to work on this column. So trying to tell you if you have anything to do, that's one. So you can check others. You have a lot of errors. I'll give you some like. So sometimes some columns carry no value. Right? We can have no value in our column. Some can be blank. And sometimes you don't want to calculate anything now together with your data. And sometimes probably you want to write some formulas. You want to tell us that okay, anywhere you see so number, change it to this number for me. You want to replace value. Sometimes you want to change name of region. Probably we have how many regions in Nigeria? Maybe we have 6 regions. Let me say, yeah. Now someone has to do like Southwest A, Southwest B. Northeast A, Northeast B. And you want to combine these categories together as what? Northeast, Southwest. Now you can easily create another column within your Power Query and say what? If this column A is what? Abuja, Northeast A, or is what? Northeast B, return Northeast alone. I don't know if you get that. For instance, don't let me go far. We are in Ibadan. So we have Ring Road, we have Mobi, we have General New Garage. So you now have each unit in that area. You call them Ring Road 1, Ring Road 2, Ring Road 3. Now, during your data, or when you want to report the whole Ring Road as what? Ring Road. You don't want to see Ring Road 1, Ring Road 2. Now, writing your query, within your Power Query, is for you to go there. Okay, there's what we call under this add column. You say, okay, I want to add custom column. That custom column will now come with formulas. Okay, if column, which one? Maybe if this region, maybe when you have region column within your data, you can say if region column is what? If what you have in your region column is what? Region A, or region Ring Road 1, or Ring Road 2, or Ring Road 3. Just combine the statement together. That's your condition. If you have all this, then return what for me. Just return ring road. But we don't write it in that way. We write it in what we call M language. This Power Query uses what we call M language. Similar to what? Visual Basic. So let me give you an instance. Do I have any sample data like that? I think I used to do one daily report in my office and I have something like that. Okay. Let's focus on this. We get there. We have this data. Let me check from column 1 to last column. Do you have any error? No error. You are good. Can you help me to load it? Now go to your home tab. The first option here is either close and load. Close and apply, right? If you are within Power Query in Excel, it will tell you close and load. Okay, close and apply. Close and apply. Yes. Close and apply. It will automatically do what? Close Power Query and take me back to the Power BI. Anything you have done in Power Query, any step you take within your Power Query, it will be recorded. So you have it recorded on what? What we call step applied. At your right hand side within your Power Query. But you can still go back to your Power Query if there's anything wrong with your data. You can still go back to your Power Query. How do you go back to your Power Query? So can you click on where is that? Transform data. On your home tab, you see transform data. Transform data. Just click on it and see what you have. Transform data. You can open Power Query back. So, but do you notice something? At your right hand side, there's what we call applied steps. Right hand side. There's what we call applied steps. This is it. So if you do any manipulation to your data, anything you do to this data here, it will be what? It will be recorded. So that if there's possibility, if tomorrow you have increase in number of your data, you don't need to clean it again. Automatically just refresh. All those apply steps to this one, we also apply to the new data sets. I don't know, maybe you are getting it. Are we together? Okay. We have our Power Query. Good. You can only enjoy this when you have multiple tables. When you have different data sources, things are coming from different sources. Yeah. Okay. Anytime, probably now. Let me check. Is there any error on this thing? No error. This data is clean already. Okay. Click on close and load. Close and apply. Sorry. Let's build our first report so that you can show someone today like, see, I started creating that. So let me also click close and load. Close and apply. Yeah. So after doing this, yesterday, don't forget within your Excel, while trying to create pivot table, you have some keys and the same thing applicable to Power BI. All the headers of your data will come as what? Fit list. So the same thing we have here. Can you see all our table headers? Can you see that? Please apply here. Yeah. So we have all our table headers showing at the right hand side of your screen. Okay. We said something yesterday that we want to generate net what sales. Net sales. And don't forget, you are creating your report within this screen. And you have what we call visualizations on your screen too. Now, this is very, very important to know the kind of chart we are using for reports. Specific data, different type of data charts. Here now we have thousands of visual online. If you are not good with all what we have here, you can go to their market, they have marketplace online. Just log in and then you download new visual from Microsoft Store. Yeah, it's free. So now, let me take you through this visualization screen very well. I have what we call the first one. When you place your cursor on it, it will tell you the name of that chart. This first one is called stack bar chart. The second one, column chart. We have third one, cluster bar chart. Can you see my cursor? Can you guys see my screen and see my cursor? So we have different type of chart here, but you know there's something we call card. There's something we call card. If you want to display ordinary number, you are not doing maybe customer against profits, region against sales, or something like that. You want to display ordinary figure. You can easily do what? You can easily create your net sales. And there's other thing that we call DAS. You know, I said yesterday, like, you also write formula with your Power BI. There's what we call DAS expression. DAX, which is what? Data analytic expression. Yeah. I want to get my net sales here. You know the name of your table already, but let me give you one hint. There's what we call measure in Power BI. You want to create a measure. That measure is just for you to keep track of all what you are doing. I can create measure like a variable to hold my net sales for me. I can create a variable to hold my net sales. That's first case. But another case is like this. I can just drag that column into my visual and it will automatically generate the same report. Let's try that. So can you help me click on this card and let's do something. Card. Click on card. Is it? Card. No, that's true. Page. No, beside page. Beside the page. That's card. When you click on that card, drag this sales column into your what? You know, immediately you click on card, you are seeing something like this on your screen, and you have below these visuals, you have what? Feeds, and we have formats, and then what is the third one? Analytics. So the first one is what? Telling you to which data do you want to display on this card. Now, Which feed am I dragging to this place? I'm dragging my sales. I can do this. Let's see what will happen. Drag your sales column without feed. Can you see the total sales? Sorry. Make sure you click on that card. If you click on your Canva, it won't display that feed again. For instance, now let me click outside. You see, there's different options here. So, but when you click on this visual, it will tell you the kind of things you can drag to that particular visual. Okay, fine. Our total sales is 2.3 M. Are we there? Do we all have 3.3 2.3 M? Might be different. You probably use the liters of data. So, okay, I can arrange this data the way I want. Let me just manage it this way. Can you see it? I just reduce the size. Perfect. I want to see my total profits beside my what sales, so that I will know that okay, after selling 2.3 M, I'm just making how much? Maybe 800,000 naira as my profit, and that's all. So let's do that again. Let me create another visual, the same card, but do you know what I want to do now? I just do Control C and V. C and V. To do what? Copy and paste. Copy that same visual. Click on it and copy it. And V. Copy and paste. C and V. Yes. No, copy first, then paste. Okay, let's delete now. Delete. Just check and delete. Put it beside each other and do what? This is just like PowerPoint view. Okay, if you can't do copy and paste, just click outside your Canva and do another card. You can insert another card now. Like for instance now, I can click outside and insert new card like this. Another card will come out. You understand? I just want to make it work easier. That's the reason why I said do Control C and V. So you can do what? Delete that. So on the same card that you copy and paste, let me do something here. I'll just click on this and change the figure to what? I will remove this. Just click on this X sign. Cancel, and let me take my profit there. Can you see it? Just change the field. On the second card, remove your sales, total sales, and what? Click on this card. And then this field, remove sales and drag the profit to it. And drag the profit to that place. Click on this sales, remove it. Just you can drag it out or you can drag the profit to that place. Okay, after doing that, I want to maybe just do simple formatting and add one chart to it. Okay, let's now see. This is going to be yeah. I prepared the yesterday one. The voice, the audio is not too. Yeah, I know. No, I wasn't serious with that piece yesterday. So, let's add another chart. Click outside your camper. Click outside your camper. Think of the kind of graph you can use, kind of chart you can use to display region by sales, region by profits at the same time. That same region carrying your sales, I want it to also show what? Show me a line, or like a trend line of my profit on that same chart. Okay. Which type of chart can we use? Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, can you do that? Let me make it bigger. Line and start charts now. Line and start charts. Okay, let me drag. Can you see the option you're having on this kind of chart is different to when you're having ordinary card? You understand? In your on your shared axis, can you help me to drag region to it? Yes. Help me to drag region to it. Yes. Can you see what I tried to this? Shared axis, region, and the column value is what? Sales. Then the next one is what? Line value. You are dragging your line value, which is going to be your profit, right? You want to see profits alongside with what sales. So, line value. Drag your profit. Drag it. What is this showing? Line on the graph. Yeah, that's what we're supposed to see.
It's not coming out. The region is not coming out.
I'm coming. You're supposed to be seeing something like this. Okay, click on this first. Make sure you are on that task. Drag millions to your office. First. No, yeah, you drag it on the top. Yeah. Now, can you see what you're having now? You're having your region shared axis. The second one is safe or what? Common value. drag that column to column value. But this market is bad. How will you be selling million again? So, in that organization, you have to be very careful. The profit is too low. Your column has a what? Sales. This is realistic. Very realistic. Okay. Let's this profit. Drag it again. Study the chart very well. You know, going forward, you'll be seeing different types of charts with different options. This kind of chart, now, if it's ordinary column chart, you know, you only see what your region and sales. But this line, you want to see the trend of your profit on it. Okay, imagine I'm doing this kind of thing in this region and I'm getting this. I don't know, maybe it's reality. I'm not into business. Sorry, the share axis is the x axis. Yes. Yes, the x axis is what? Name of your region. That's what Power BI almost shared axis. Yes. Is that the question? Yeah. What is column series? Column series. You are seeing it on your. Okay, it's because they are doing Can you see something? That series is just showing what contributed to the value we are having on each column. Why did you drag it? I only drag it just to postpone it. So, but you can remove it, it's not necessary. You understand? So now, nothing. I'm removing it. So, but on this type of chart, you don't need to combine those things together. Make it simple. Let your audience understand what you are doing.
But it doesn't show any clarity to it.
Yeah, exactly. So
it doesn't show clarity to the profit, but it shows clarity to the sales. Yes, to the sales.
So now this is what we have. Let me add one chart to it. And what we call, do you all have internet? Perfect. Let me add something called map on this chart. Click outside your Canva. Click outside your Canva and click on what? We have different map here. Let me use this type of map. Can you see this from your visual? Can you see this? Have you seen it? I choose this map. Which map? The GIS map for Power BI. Yes. You see it there. Can you see it beside Power Apps? Can you see my cursor? Okay, yeah. Did you copy and paste or just keep it? So this is it. After clicking on this, Can you check your options that you have in there? Use any map you see here. We have two different maps. Yeah. So you have your location, you have latitude and longitude, you have size, and you have your time and color. So let me drag something here. Let me drag my state or which one are you seeing on your own? Anyone. The essence is for you. Location. Yeah, you like your location, use state. Yeah, for the location. You drag state for your location. Yeah, just drag state. Okay, pick any of these three. Either yeah, or the one beside you. Just drag it's coming up. It's connecting to the internet. So it's telling me that all the once you connect to the internet, maps don't work. Drag states to your location. Now, I think you are having longitude and latitude on your data. You can just drag it here. If you pick this one, but if you are having name of maybe region, state, country, or anything, just use location.
Does it mean that probably I can introduce marketing? Can we introduce demographic data?
Exactly, that's what I'm doing.
And then sex and what there's only like sex, age, what are the lives controlling? So body
All you need is okay, let's take this. Let's move forward a little bit. Let me drag my profit here on the size. Is it loading? There is size here. After your longitude, you see size. So the size means profit.
after longitude, you have 2 profit.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
And they will not follow up with
Oh, okay. Let me use another map too.
no, about us that are using the same map.
Okay.
I find that like there's like two different
Probably your Power BI is not up to date. Sometimes it happens. Probably it did update last night and you don't know. So I'm seeing this map on my own. I'm seeing the other two you guys are having on your own too. So probably my own is up to date. Because my system was on throughout last night. So I'm having updated. Huh? No. Okay, I'm having my so what determines the size? The size of it. But you cannot let it in different color. You understand? You cannot drag the same color. So let me drag it to color. No. So, but this is not looking.
Then he said sticks. That's typical of kind of overshadowing the size.
Yes. Let me do something simple here. Let's make this interface more beautiful. So you can arrange your chart the way you like, and then, for instance, now when you click on this first space, you can go to your format. Can you see this? So you click on this figure, this is our card. You can make it more attractive than this. Or when you click on this canvas, this is your background. When you click on it, there's a format. You can do formatting there. Can you see? Let's change the background to any color. Let's do this and change background color to what? Which color do you prefer? And remove transparency here. Click on your canvas, which is your background. Go to format. Can you see this format? Something like paper, something. Not right click. Just go to under visual. You see format. You can see this. That's what you use to format any of your visuals.
Is there an app that enables one to match colors?
Yeah. What is the name of that website? Adobe Color. Just check Adobe Color to be able to see it. So you can pick any of the color you want here, or you can do more color and paste your color code. Yeah, just pick anyone. So I can pick any color I wish, or let me pick something like this. And let me do this. Now, yeah. So, can you see this? Let's do something here. This first card, I have to change something here. So I will click on this card and go to my format. First of all, I will remove something here. I will remove category. And also, I will remove background. I see what I'm doing.
You went to format, then you clicked on.
I remove my category. I off it. Off this category, off your background, and I need my title. I'll just say title is what? My title now is what? Says, net says. And this my net says I want the color to be what? Color to be white. And then help me to default it. Now my data label, my data label is my number. So this is come to your label, which is my number. Do this, change the color to white. Can you see it? And then what else do I need? I need border. I can reduce the size like this. I need border on this. Let me scroll down. I need border to be on, and I need my border to be a little bit interactive like this. And let me increase the border radius. I can give my border radius like 5 to make it curve, and I can do shadow of this to which side. This shadow color should be something of this nature, and then we are good. Okay, go there again. Background and reduce the transparency. So, but I don't want to stress myself again. The same formatting applied to this one. I want to apply the same formatting to the second one. So what I'll just do is what? Click on the first one. There's one brush here. Can you see it? Format pen tag. Like the way you have it in your MS Word and PowerPoint. Just click on it and do what? Do this. Just click and do what? Yes.
Why show that mine is not showing despite the fact that we know this.
That is.
So what do I get from here? Yeah, adding word of right, font size, font color.
And you know how to change the title for this one. Click on it, go to format, and under title, here, just change it to what? Total profit. Yeah, that of it. Wow. You don't see anything? Okay. Let me dictate. Go to click on the first card. The first card. The first card. Reduce the size to what you want. Reduce the size to the size that you want on your page.
How do you change the inside of
As you are clicking on it, go to your format. You know where the format is from? This format. Perfect. I want the background to tally with what? My picture. Yeah. Or add background. Remove the background. Go to data label. Within that same format, scroll up, you see what we call data label. That arrow pointing down, click on it in order to show the rest of this thing. Okay, that data label, change the font color to what? White. Or the color that you know that it should show on your background. You understand? Okay, after that, the category showing sales, right? Go to category and off it. Then now go to title. No. No. Click on it again. Take it back. On to the format. Yes. Collapse this data label. Collapse it. Yeah. Collapse it. Now it's not then go to turn off particular title and on title. Can you see title?
I know my problem. I'm having one part. But let's see. So that means
Now, are you together? Expand this title. Expand the title. Are you together? Off this category. Okay. Now go to title and on it. Expand it by clicking on this drop down. So change the title to let's say next year. Yeah. Alright. Now the next thing I do is what? I change my border. You know what I mean by border? This outline color. When you scroll down, you see what is called border. So last one you're seeing and on it. Make sure it's on. Change this to whatever you like. Maybe white or any color that you know it will show clearly on your back on your list. Yes. And make sure if you want to give it border radius, you can see that it's not a sharp corner I'm having. I have what something bent. That's what we call border radius. It's what kind of round. So change the border radius. Yeah. Let's see. You can change it to whatever you like.
Other than just the words.
You can pick 5. Yeah, 5 is okay.
You said something apart from
Okay, you want to replicate what you have here in this. Click on the first one. We have what we call format painter. Click on it. Just click on the second one.
But if I want to check on the background of this, I need to click on
Yes,
then compare to format back.
yes, format. I'm not seeing it. I'm supposed to see someone's that was looking better than mine. The mic is on now. Okay. So let's go back to our work. So internet is not serving. Yeah, I know it's fine. Okay. So okay, let's make something different here too. This thing that can be used for this, we can also replicate it on this other side. So let me just do format paint, format painter, copy it and paste it here. Right here. So, but now I will need to do some extra formatting for this one. So I can see it right here. I can see it. So now let's do simple formatting. Like from your insert, you can see insert. You can see text box, right? Let me pick that. I can just type something within and call it face dashboard. Then just drag this up a little bit. Take it to the center. So let me centralize this. Control A. Let me increase the font. this thing. So I'm having this now, but this background I still only want to be white, right? So I want to make it blue, and let me make all my text to be white, bold. So for this, I can come to background, no background. So my color, let me give it color. Let me make this. So we have something of this nature. So let me click on this and click outside. So under format, I want my so, and then I want my axis to be white. That's my x-axis, y-axis. So what else? I think I'm okay. My x-axis. Okay, y-axis. The color. So, but this one, can we give it, okay, let's draw something. Let's insert shape as a line. And let's drag something from the beginning of this page. Let me do Ctrl Z. So let me just drag it forward. And let's give it white color. So this line now, the outline is on, and we want it to be white, just to separate our title and the dashboard. So there's it. So the same slider that you saw on the other dashboard, you can add it to this one too. Let's do this. And let's take the second one close by. So I can add another visual now. This one is not like Microsoft Excel slicer. So you can actually click on this. This is your slicer here. So you click on it, it give you new visual. Then what are you dragging there? I need my order date to filter all these things. So let me place order date there. Let's see what will happen. Can you see? Automatically, I'm seeing my slider. But in some cases, there's what we call hierarchy. Date, anything date, we have automatic hierarchy there, which is what? You can filter by year, you can filter by month or day, or by quarter. Understand? So we can do that. That's the reason why you are seeing extra expansion arrow in front of your date. So when you click on this date, see, you can see date in hierarchy. So you can see year, quarter, month, and day. You can pick any one you want. If probably you want to be using this slider, perfect, you can minimize, reduce the size. And also you want to add, maybe you want to filter by month. So you want to filter your work by month. You can also add another slicer and do what? Add what? Let's add by quarter or month. Let's add month. So can you see January to December? You can have that. But if this is not making your work looks better, you can actually change the narrative of this slicer by doing what? Click on this and change it to what? Drop down.
Sorry, this slider, where you get it from?
From your finger. This is it. Right. On your that's slicer. Can you see? Okay. So you can instead of list, you can change it to what? You can change this one to drop down. You understand? Someone can just select your month as a drop down. So and then you can do this. Date.
I think it's day. Is it day?
Date. Order date. I'm with you. I'm with you. You can ask a question. You say what? Okay, format is what? This one? Which one? Okay. Okay, I just change it to, instead of list, I change it to drop down. Yes, I did two sliders. So one is from you drag your print date to the first one. While the second one, I only drag month to it. Yes, this guy. Yes. Supposed to have blown that. So no, you do not pick slicer. So let me change this figure now to this slicer. I see. So you pick card instead of slicer. Yes. So instead of the report is what list, right? Now there's one small arrow at the top, like a drop down here.
Can you put your cursor?
So so okay, you are still having slider on the second date, right? No, I said you don't need to drag this date here. Remove this. Expand this other date. You have date hierarchy. Click on it. No, click on this. And still it's not there. Now, when you click on this, you can change the orientation. Are you clicking on now that's So, are we good? What's happening here?
No, I'm a sales professional. I believe you should do that. No, I disagree with that. The story is not the story is if you want to guarantee you won't find you won't take
So, as you're looking at my screen now, if I pick any date, if I pick any month, clicking on any month now, it will change everything on my screen. Can you see? It will change everything.
if we try the months too, I think it will do the same.
Yes, it will change. And if you use the slider too, it will work. So the same formatting we have been using, we can also replicate it on this our. So let me pick this format painter. Where is it? So I'll just do this and do the same thing.
Let me see how it looks. Go to the month.
So we can change the title, category, we don't need it.
So once you click consistency, network as affected.
So selection control. So. I have my title.
Yeah, it should. I want to see your website. So maybe I saw the way it looks like. You can see that other places use it.
So the same thing I'm having here. Can replicate it. So this can be my title. Yeah, but you can change it to white by what?
Just put on.
So we have been here. And you did not tell me that. Why am I having that color? So on this. So outline color, I don't need it. Oh, sorry. Shape. Outline. It's border. So I don't need the border. Yeah, perfect. So okay, let's see shadow. I don't need that shadow too. Okay. Perfect. So at least you'll be able to create the first single down. You are dealing with class 5. You are not dealing with multiple people now. This is just really slider. This is slider. Yeah, that's so you can just like this. All that is
That's what I was thinking.
in the background. Just click on this. Go to the one. Just colors. So So, guys, if you are having any issue about this, can you ask your question? If you have any issue, you can ask your question so that we know where we are lagging. Do we all have it? I think you are very good in graphic design. I can see that your background and everything is looking good.
Someone will be very good in colors to go.
So, and I'm replicating him now.
But is there any way that power by can confirm the colors are compatible?
That's to you.
Giving you that power.
You have to decide based on your company color. And also, they have templates like the one you normally see on your, what do you call it? Go to your view, like what you have on your PowerPoint. See.
So that team gives the rate of color that go together.
Yes. Let me click on this. So I didn't mean I have not used any Ibadan color. Change. You can pick anyone you like.
Where did you get that from? Sorry.
Under view. You are not using any background color before, so you can just use any of this. Just like the way you have your template in Power BI and in PowerPoint. Because you have used your background before, and go and change the background. Change that is no. Customer name is
Sales, I think so. Customer ID. I think it's customer ID. So that means we need to create another.
no. You can just minimize, reduce the size of this using column charts.
I'm just talking. Is it alright if I just copy and paste and then?
But don't forget, this one is different. I want to do top 10 customer by sales. So I can easily do what? Let me do charts. And let me add my customer name. And the brand is my sales. The second one. Again, it says. So, but here now, I said.
So that's sales. Now, customer name goes to Aziz. Then sales.
Go to value.
Can you scroll on your fields?
And then
I have customer name there. My
Is that all?
yes. So now I need top 10 customers. How do I do that? So can you see under my filter now?
I know what's much.
Okay, under your filter. Under your filter.
How do you save this?
Don't worry, that will be our hand. Now, now, if you want to know top 10 by state, right? Head into insert another slide. Add state. Yeah.
That's how it works.
I like it. We just
Yeah, you can now use slicer. Yes. Any other thing? Okay. Go to format. After you have the background, you have our title there. You put your title, and then the item color should be white. If your background color is not under items, change the font color to white. So someone will help out. Yes, I'm with you. What's that? Who is Man U fans here? Okay. I'm asking who is Man U fan?
I'm just following you guys.
No.
So I'm just checking.
Oh my God. What we are having here now, I told you guys, do we all have our account now? Can you log into Power BI service? Oh, that's it. So I wanted to publish this report to Power BI service, but since you don't have account here, let's see. If you have office account, like when you're in at your office, you can use it. Or one create way online and just use it.
You can save this.
Yeah.
What will you save as?
Power BI file. That's PBIX format. So you just do Control X, like normal way you save your work document.
Can I save without even register?
Yeah, you can save. You are free. This one is free of charge. So let's save it somewhere here and call it CC.
I like the inspiration.
But do you know, after publishing this your report, yeah, after publishing your report in your Power BI service, you can also export it back as PowerPoint file. Wow. So that if you want to present, you don't even need to stress yourself.
I know this thing is that.
You don't even need to do copy and paste.
What is like this? How would they log in?
So let me just show you the one we did earlier. This is that now. I want to export it to PowerPoint. I just do export and PowerPoint or PDF. And that's all. No, it's on Power BI services after publishing. So when you take it to Power BI, PowerPoint, just let's wait for it and do what? Export. On your Power BI service. If you register with your any work or school account, you have access to Power BI complete for 60 days. Yes.
It's 2 months. So it's better we do it.
So 60 days. Yes, 60 days. Oh, and restrict it to your colleague so that this is still loading. Network is bad. Just one now. Yeah, I'm with you. Like, yeah, you're not looking at it like that. When you export it, normal screen. That, on your side. Something. Microsoft.com. I just register one account. So you may under Microsoft. So I will submit. Just do it. And the form are due. You can help people up to 35,000. Yeah.
But does it charge you after the work?
But depends on how you use it. If you are using it always, you will not buy it. But if you don't use it after 3 months. From the beginning, they will tell you for 3 months. So, but if you continue using it, it will give you good. Oh, shit. This thing is not exporting, but I think I have one here. Let me check one here. So at least I exported this one from Power BI service. So it will help you with first page like this. Depends on the title of your dashboard. So and give you the dates you exported it, and that's it. Just take this to Power BI, PowerPoint, and yeah, it's, yes.
So, yes, as I presented, I want those slides to work. You can't do on PowerPoint.
If you want to have another page, you do it on Power BI service and export it again. So you now combine everything together. You understand?
Sorry, sir. Is it possible to embed have you tried like that iframe? Can I bring this?
iframe is HTML code, so you can only embed it into your web page. You know HTML now. iframe is just a single tag that you can use to create a section in your web page. What's that? Oh, thank you guys.
Yeah. You can see everything on this.
Yeah, that's what I want to copy.
I'm happy that you're talking about.
Oh, you are doing well. Yeah, you can get it. Probably. It's been long that I use it, so I don't use it always. Okay.
Your system not saying
Okay, coming up.
Yeah.
When you want to install it, you activate the antivirus. Bring your flag. Please come back next week with perfect dashboard. Perfect. Yeah. Let me stop recording. Sorry, bro. Really I want to copy. Okay.
So can you help me to copy it, sir?
Yeah, let me copy this part. I need to leave now.